network. Just weeks after pass rusher Myles Garrett requested to trade from the Browns, he and the team agreed to terms on a 4-year contract extension with an average of $40 million per year and $123 million guaranteed, according to NFL Network insiders Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport. This deal makes Garrett the highest-paid non-quarterback in average yearly salary. Elsewhere, the Chiefs and linebacker Nick Bolton agreed to a 3-year, $45 million contract that includes $30 million guaranteed, according to NFL Network insiders. The Vikings are re-signing running back Aaron Jones to a 2-year, $20 million contract that includes $13 million guaranteed, per Ian Rappaport. And the Bills are releasing pass rusher Von Miller after 3 seasons in a move that will save the team $8.4 million in salary cap space, also according to Rappaport and Pelissero. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Welcome to Staples.
I hear Staples prints it all for any business.
You bet, and we'll beat any print quote.
So if I had a pizza place...
Staples can print signs, menus, pizza boxes.
A landscaping business?
Oh, we can print yard signs, T-shirts, brochures.
How about a pizza/landscaping business? I'll call it Dough and Mow.
I like it.
Right now at Staples, get up to $250 off your print purchase. Henceforth, 5 exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for offer details. Price match guarantee valid in store and staples.com/print. Visit staples.com/price match for details.
I had the worst dream last night. We were in a car crash and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos and it only took 10 minutes. And he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit ethos.com/sports. Ethos.com/sports.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
Well, good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. 7:30, 7:30 Monday morning. Yes, we'll keep reminding you because, well, with the time change, things, they get just a little bit discombobulated. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, it's Jared Anchondo. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Well, it looks like you had a corn dog at the fair. There's a little bit of mustard on the corner of your mouth there.
I've been saving it.
Yeah, okay. That's why you have a mustache. I thought you knew that. Okay. Yeah, you save things like cookie crumbs and the icing off the cake for later.
Okay, is that what it's for? All right.
Yeah. So what did you enjoy most about the fair?
Oh, man. I mean, seeing everybody. I think especially Saturday I was out there and, oh, my gosh, I saw everybody.
Pretty much. I think Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, just shoulder to shoulder, belly to belly, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Good times.
It was. And, the fair is dark today and tomorrow. And we'll get to the weather, but active weather is what the National Weather Service is saying. So we'll update that for you, okay?
All right.
Well, let's look back in history. On this date in 1959, the Barbie doll was first launched. Yeah, according to Mattel, her full name is Barbie Millicent Roberts. And she is from Willows, Wisconsin. So, did you realize the first Barbie dolls cost just $3?
Huh.
And my wife Pam has her first Barbie doll, which would go back to 1959, but yeah, she played with it quite a bit. My daughters played with it. The granddaughters played with it. Barbie, she's worth about $3 now, I think. If you could find one in pristine condition, better yet, still in the box with everything original, you'd probably get a couple of $100 for it.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right.
Okay. It's amazing how things like that, okay, yeah, I want to go back to my childhood, so I'll pay a ridiculous amount of money for the toy, right?
And then do they ever open it is the question,
Well, if you open it, you devalue it, right?
Well, you got to be careful.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, we've got birthdays to celebrate. Are you ready?
Birthday time.
Let's start off. Oh, come on. Let's get some kung fu music in the background. Actor Chuck Norris is 85. Doesn't look it, does he? And let's see. Singer Dean Torrance of Jan and Dean, 85. Somewhere I'll find a picture of Gene Brister, Dean Torrance, and myself that we'll post on our Facebook page if I can find it.
All right.
Yeah. Actor Catherine Houghton is 83. Actor Richard Gant, 81. Tom Scholz of Boston, 78. He's with the group Boston. And let's see, actor Aloma Wright, 75. Actor Shannon Tweed, 68. Actor Sharon Stone, 67. Magician Lance Burton, 65. Actor Jasmine Guy, 63. Bass player Jeff Ament of Pearl Jam, 62. Singer Edie Brickell, 59. Actor Stephen Mailer is 59. Actor Philip Anthony Rodriguez, 57. Actor John Hamm, 54. Actor Jeff Branson is 48. Actor Bree Turner, 48. Actor Edie Gathegi is 46. Actor Thomas Middleditch is 43. Carrie Underwood, 42. Actor Olivia Wilde, 41. Actor Emily Osment is 33. She, of course, was part of Hannah Montana. She's now on a spin-off of Young Sheldon, and yeah, which is apparently catching a lot of attention. Anyway, we've got local birthdays coming up.
All Valley Urgent Care is here for you in Brawley, El Centro, and Calexico, offering same-day, walk-in, and telehealth visits. All Valley Urgent Care believes in making exceptional health care easy to access. Quality urgent care for patients of all ages in a friendly, comfortable setting. All Valley Urgent Care provides COVID-19 testing and treatment, on-site x-rays, lab services, and state-of-the-art tools to diagnose and develop a treatment plan as quickly as possible during a single visit. All Valley Urgent Care. Here for you in Brawley, El Centro, and Calexico.
We have happy birthday wishes for Kelly Pearson and Katie Pearson, they're twins, Benjamin Solario Sr., Brian Huddleston, Daniel Leon, Helen Rader, Jim Marshall, Adriana Renee Duran, Luz Alvarado, Martin Ryan, Rafael Madrigal, Mino Bracamonte, Raymond Rojas Jr., Mia Isabella Rivera, Alan Carrillo, Michelle Pisano, Powell Nicholson, Jonathan Dallas de Lucas, and Adrian Castellanos. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and earlier I mentioned at about 8:30 this morning, we'll be visiting with Chris Haw, NAFL Centro, talking about the NAFL Centro Air Show featuring the Blue Angels on Saturday. So you want to make sure you tune in for that. Okay, we've got news. Did you know that? Okay. We are going to begin with a look at World and California news headlines, brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. President Trump is doubling down on tariffs, but he admits there could be tough economic times ahead. Here's CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Over the weekend, the president was asked about whether or not he's expecting a recession, which he did not answer directly, in fact, indicating that the country could be entering a somewhat painful, quote, period of transition.
The Supreme Court has agreed to decide whether state and local governments can enforce laws banning so-called conversion therapy for LGBTQ plus children. Loyola law professor Lori Levinson.
There are cases throughout the nation in 28 states in which they've sought to ban this type of therapy. And the Supreme Court is going to step in.
An oil tanker and a cargo ship have collided off the coast of Britain in the North Sea. CBS's Ian Lee.
A Portuguese flagship hit the nearly stationary U.S. flagship. A huge fireball erupted. Some people, we are hearing, jumped into the water.
32 people have been brought ashore. CBS News Brief. I'm Christopher Cruz.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California Headline News. Investigation continuing into a wild incident in Inglewood over the weekend. Intentionally crashing his car into a CarMax dealership. 8 people were injured. Mitchell Marshall saw it happen.
I seen them arguing. I wasn't paying no attention. So then he backed up, came this way, made a big U-turn, and rammed it. Not once, but twice.
Suspect fled the scene but turned himself into police a short time later. He apparently had been upset with the car appraisal he'd received. Insurance companies asking Southern California wildfire victims to itemize the items they've lost.
Literally making a list with hundreds and thousands of things in order to demonstrate every dollar that you believe you deserve.
Doug Heller with the Consumer Federation of America says some insurance companies have agreed to a state request to make payout without itemization, but some larger companies are requiring the list before payout. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that we breathe.
This Entertainment Insider is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Survivor is celebrating its 25th anniversary, and host Jeff Probst has been there from the beginning. He still can't believe his luck.
That I ended up on a show where I get to play in the world of psychology while being a storyteller. I still can't believe I ended up on the one show that has all of the things I'm into.
What do your home and auto have in common? Progressive protects them both. That was an easy riddle. Learn more at progressive.com.
Fabric Talk. Hello, my love. I am your living room carpet. I see everything. I feel everything. After a while, I smell like everything, including Sir Pickles, who you snuggle with while binging that dating show you can't stop watching. So, how about we freshen things up with Febreze Fabric Spray? And a big spray for my pals, couch and ottoman. Ah, yes, refreshing. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. They also have mobile service vans that come to you wherever you are in the valley. It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
Kxo News. Big weekend at the fair. Sunny skies and light winds boosted attendance at the second weekend of the California Midwinter Fair. After a week of high winds and even some rain showers, locals were ready to have some fun. The Saturday crowds flocked to the various exhibits and attractions, including a Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band and a demolition derby. Sunday was a salute to Mexico with entertainment including mariachis and folklorico dance. The fair will be dark Monday and Tuesday and reopen at 5 p.m. Wednesday before concluding next Sunday. And a late Saturday afternoon accident resulted in minor injuries to a driver. The accident occurred at about 5:30 p.m. on southbound State Route 111 and Heber Road. The driver of the Honda HR-V apparently lost control of the vehicle and knocked over a traffic signal light at the intersection. Caltrans crews responded to the scene to clean up debris. The traffic lights were set at 4-way flashing until repairs could be made Sunday morning. The accident remains under investigation. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
The Central Union High School Spartans took an overtime loss in the Division IV CIF Southern California Regional State Championship soccer match. Yeah, the Pacific Ridge Firebirds scored early in overtime on their home pitch in Carlsbad. The golden kick came from Max Pulvers just 30 seconds into overtime. Spartans had built a 2-0 lead on Joseph Rosas goals, but the Firebirds tied the match with 2 late goals before winning in overtime. Spartans finished the season 26-3-4. Scam alert. It's tax season and scammers are out to get your money. The Brawley Police Department issued a scam alert to let you know that the unscrupulous people are looking to steal not only your money but also your personal information. Beware, you may get a call, text, or email claiming that you owe taxes and demanding immediate payment. Scammers want that payment in the form of gift cards, wire transfers, or prepaid debit cards. Often they will try to lure you with other fake offers like a stimulus check and direct you to a fake website that they will try to steal your social security and banking details. The IRS typically first contacts you through the U.S. Postal Service, and the IRS will not contact you on social media, and the IRS will not take payment by gift card or prepaid debit cards. IRS will not leave pre-recorded voicemails, and if you receive a suspicious phone call or text message, hang up immediately. Do not click on any links. Do not share any personal information, and report the scam. Brawley Police also reminded residents that BPD will not call to threaten to arrest, deport, or revoke your driver's license. If you are unsure if the call actually came from the Brawley Police Department, hang up and call the department directly yourself, and they'll let you know. That's it for page 1 of local news, page 2 and weather. Next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have mobile service vans that come to you wherever you are in the valley. Call and schedule an appointment. They also have 3 bricks and mortar locations in the valley, and they service all makes and all models. You never need an appointment at the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
The Imperial Valley Drug-Free Communities Coalition helps youth of Imperial Valley by providing them with the knowledge on the impacts of drug use, underage use of alcohol, and marijuana. Imperial Valley Drug-Free Communities Coalition collaborates with organizations on the importance of deterring youth from drug use by providing youth and their parents with information needed for a healthy life. For more information on Imperial Valley Drug-Free Communities Coalition, caring for our youth, please call 422-283-5056. That's 422-283-5056.
Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Burgers and Beers, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
Imperial County Workforce and Economic Development receives a grant. The California Workforce Development Board awarded the $1.86 million grant. It was issued through the High Road Training Partnerships Healthcare Grant. It is to support the Nursing Careers for Community Impact project. This initiative aims to create high-quality career pathways for nurses in Imperial County, addressing critical regional nursing shortages while promoting economic mobility for local healthcare professionals. Imperial County's project is one of only 10 funded statewide. And El Centro to host a public forum. It'll be held Tuesday, March 11th in the City Council chambers. It will begin at 5:30 p.m. The topic of the forum is the proposed ECRMC transaction for the past several months, a City of El Centro Special Negotiating Committee has worked with the boards of El Centro Regional Medical Center and the newly created Imperial Valley Healthcare District. They have been trying to negotiate the terms of a proposed transaction that would transfer ECRMC's assets and operations to IVHD. The board of directors of ECRMC has approved relevant portions of the draft term sheet. The proposed transaction and term sheet were then presented to the El Centro City Council, who approved moving forward with a public forum as required by California law. That is the forum that is set for tomorrow. The city says it is a priority to ensure that the residents are fully informed on the impact of the term sheet conditions on the services they receive. More information is available on the City of El Centro website. And County Board of Supervisors meets. The supervisors' regular meeting is tomorrow. They will begin that meeting by adopting a proclamation declaring the month of March as Women's History Month. On the action agenda, the board will discuss establishing 2 new positions at the sheriff's office. The supervisors will discuss an equal employment opportunity policy and a complaint procedure. If they adopt the procedure, they are expected to rescind any other related policies and procedures. Sitting as the Air Pollution Control District, they will discuss the upcoming lawn equipment exchange program as well as some grant agreements. And the State of the County address, it's coming up. Mark your calendar. It's set for March 13th. The chairman of the Board of Supervisors will deliver the address March 13th. He is expected to outline past county accomplishments and what is yet to come. State of the County address will be held at the Casablanca venue at 2060 East Highway 80 in Holtville. The doors will open that day at 6 p.m. To RSVP, go to the county website. KXO Local News Time, 7:49.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice-cold beer? Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For March specials, enjoy our drink of the month, the Irish Gold, or an ice-cold Guinness on tap. Our plate of the month for March is Chicken Poblano Pasta. Burgers and Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says an active weather pattern will occur across the region for the upcoming week, with periodic rain chances and a roller coaster in temperatures. Today will bring dry and warmer conditions with highs in the lower 80s across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. Our next weather system will then move through the region later Tuesday into Wednesday, bringing a good chance of rain and cooler temperatures. Another more potent system will move through the region Thursday into early Friday with widespread rain. Windy conditions also expected. By next weekend, dry conditions will return and temperatures will rebound once again. 78 our high yesterday, 45 the overnight low. It will be sunny today with a high near 83. West wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast this afternoon. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 52. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Tuesday, mostly cloudy with a high near 74. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. A 50% chance of showers mainly after 11 a.m. tomorrow. New precipitation amounts between a tenth and a quarter of an inch are possible. We have 48 degrees, 49% relative humidity. Wind out of the west is 7 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality is good throughout the valley. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. The place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. When locals need help feeding themselves and their families, they turn to the Imperial Valley Food Bank. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Help fight hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online at www.ivyfoodbank.org.
It's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Small ball, baseball in Arizona, in Florida, spring training. And with the Padres, well, they're cutting back on their major league camp, but it's players that are going to be AA season anyway. Some bad news, however. The Padres will be without right-hander Brian Hoeing and Sean Reynolds when they break camp. Both are recovering from injuries. And speaking of injuries, the Dodgers, more bad news with their starting pitcher. Michael Grove's season has already come to an end. The right-hander underwent surgery on his throwing shoulder. He'll miss the entire 2025 campaign. Let's jump up to Indian Wells. Novak Djokovic was shocked by Botic van der Slent in the second round of the BNP Paribas Open Saturday, suffering an early exit at the hands of a tournament lucky loser for a second consecutive year. Iga Swiatek reaches the Indian Wells fourth round with a dominant display. And also advancing Tsitsipas, Medvedev, and Paul as play continues at Indian Wells.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
NBA action. The Thunder topped the Nuggets 127-103. Suns beat the Mavericks 125-116. Grizzlies outlasted the Pelicans 107-104. 76ers edged the Jazz 126-122. Cavaliers clobbered the Bucks 112-100. Timberwolves ran past the Spurs 141-124. Spurs defense stellar. The Pistons beat the Trailblazers 119-112. And in overtime, the Clippers outlasted the Kings 111-110. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And it's a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Box Service, the only postal box service in the Valley that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. U.S. stocks opened sharply lower today after President Donald Trump said the U.S. economy would see a period of transition and refused to rule out a recession in an interview that aired Sunday. When asked on Fox News Sunday Morning Futures with Maria Bartiromo if he was expecting a recession this year, Trump said, "I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big." Stocks have been hammered so far this month amid uncertainty around Trump's on-again, off-again tariff policy. The S&P 500 slid 3.1% last week, posting its worst week since September. And America is feeling uneasy about the rapid-fire trade policy changes, but Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell said Friday he's not worried. Despite elevated levels of uncertainty, the U.S. economy continues to be in a good place, Powell said at an event hosted by the University of Chicago. Sentiment readings have not been a good predictor of consumption growth in recent years. Market shows red. Right now, the Dow off 452 points at 42,348. The S&P 500 down 131 points at 56,39. The NASDAQ off 703 points at 17,491. Gold down 270 an ounce. Oil down 38 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 83, west wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast this afternoon. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 52, northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with a high near 74. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour. A 50% chance of showers, mainly after 11 a.m. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are possible. 48 degrees. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. It's a great place for a quick day trip. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. It's more than just a store. They've got homemade candies and treats, fresh English toffee, chocolate-covered raisins, almonds, and, of course, peanuts. How about some orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many other great things. Not just nuts and candy, but so many other great things. What a great place to visit. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Oh, they have free tours Tuesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. How do you get there? Well, Google thepeanutpatch.com. Yeah, you'll find directions to the Peanut Patch. By the way, the Peanut Patch ships anywhere in the universe. They have their very own post office. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place. KXO El Centro, California.
This is CBS News on T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. Rescue at sea, a scramble in the North Sea off the English coast after a U.S. oil tanker collided with a cargo ship. CBS's Ian Lee.
At least 32 people have been brought ashore. That's according to authorities. All of the people who are on board the U.S. flagged ship, the Stena Immaculate, have been accounted for. A Portuguese flagship, the Solong, was sailing from the north. That's when it hit the nearly stationary U.S. flagship. A huge fireball erupted. Some people, we are hearing, jumped into the water.
It's a day of sharp losses for investors on Wall Street as concern grows over the economy and the impact of tariffs. CBS's Nancy Cordes says some of it is about President Trump's unwillingness to rule out a recession.
Stock markets all around the world are dipping today after the president's comments. The Chinese tariffs that are going into effect today, 15% tariffs on a lot of U.S. farm products. So we're talking about things like chicken, wheat, corn, soybeans, pork, beef. China's taking a kind of hands-off approach. They are not pushing for negotiation.
And about those tariffs, Glenn Muller heads up the South Dakota Pork Producers Council.
The concern for us is going to be that there will be retaliatory tariffs placed on our products going into their country so that we can't market our product into those countries. And that's where we really get concerned.
The U.S. Supreme Court's agreed to decide whether state and local governments can enforce laws banning conversion therapy for LGBTQ plus children. Legal analyst Lori Levinson says this is a case from Colorado.
There are cases throughout the nation in 28 states in which they've sought to ban this type of therapy. And the Supreme Court is going to step in to see if the states have this right, or in fact the doctors and the patients have their right to move forward with the therapy.
A court-martial convened this morning for Massachusetts Air National Guard member Jack Teixeira, who was sentenced in federal court last year to 15 years in prison for leaking classified military documents. Negotiators for Israel and Hamas plan to meet in Qatar in a bid to extend the Gaza ceasefire. BBC correspondent Yolande Nell says Israel cut the electricity to Gaza, a move Hamas calls blackmail.
It's trying to put pressure on Hamas to release more hostages. What critics will say is that this is collective punishment, and it's going to add to accusations that Israel is committing war crimes in Gaza, something that it strongly denied.
Wall Street, the Dow is down 360. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, because you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Now, the story of a mysterious disappearance.
A 20-year-old student from the University of Pittsburgh has gone missing in the Dominican Republic after spring break. Authorities say Sadikshu Kananki was last seen walking on a beach. This Pitt student recently returned from the Dominican Republic.
I hope she gets found soon. I think people are concerned because who would think it would be a girl from Pitt?
The U.S. State Department has issued travel warnings for the Dominican Republic since June of last year. Jim Kursula, CBS News.
The film that was submitted as India's official Oscar entry but failed to make the final list of nominees has swept the International Indian Film Academy Awards. The critically acclaimed Lapata Ladies emerged at the 2025 awards with 10 wins, including Best Picture and Best Director. The comedy is about two veiled brides who were accidentally swapped during a train ride. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KSO.